It is a stadium that has a feel very much of its own. I'm talking, of course, of Craven Cottage. I'm Derek Ray, joined by Lee Dixon in the commentary position, and very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It is Fulham versus Arsenal.
Yeah, great to be here. How lucky are we, Derek? We get paid for this. Astonishing, really. Looking forward to a fabulous game. I'm sure the fans are too. Should be great.
Well, I've been watching Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang in various countries for a number of years, Lee. He rarely disappoints.
Well, he's a talented player, but he's got that one thing, the big P, what we all hate as defenders, pace. Soon as you've got that, you start looking behind you. Who's on the cover?
Great. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
And this is the team Fulham have selected. Pretty well balanced, this formation, Lee.
Yeah, it can be a 4-2-3-1 in the offensive mode, but it can also go back to a 4-5-1 when you're defending. The lone striker will be supported by the three just behind him, especially the number 10 who will be given a free role.
Here are the starters for Arsenal. Bernd Leno is the goalkeeper. Granit Xhaka plays with Mohamed El Neni in central midfield. And getting the vote of confidence in attack today, Alexandre Lacazette. And now they get the ball rolling. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. It is to be a throw-in. Lacazette. And now Willian coming into it. Aboubakar Kamara. Onama now. Harrison Reed. Good movement. Could cross it in here. Not a touch off the defender last of all, so a corner. Played into the centre of the box. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, it's all about timing. You've got to wait for the ball to come down, and he's very, very unlucky.
Oh, nice ball over the top. Doughty defending to win the ball back. Hector Bellerin. El Neni. Lacazette. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Oh, he's really opened them up here. And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running.
Well, here's the replay, and the little 1-2 is superb. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal. Well, he's delighted, isn't he? We can see that. Calm is needed now just to consolidate this lead. Cool heads.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Tom Kearney. Kebano has it. Masterful piece of foiling. Maitland-Niles. Holding. Oh, that's a super ball over the top. Onoma. Tom Kearney. And that's going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Harrison Reed. And in possession, Caballero. Bryan. It's a perfect challenge. Hector Bellerin. Lacazette. Nicely cut out. Onoma. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. An alert piece of defending. Harrison Reed. Ivan Caballero. Well, no danger now. El Neni. And showing fine vision. Aubameyang! Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
He's driven in the corner. Well, Gallagher's... And a goal at the second time of asking, but the keeper has let his team down.
Well, here's the replay, and it's exactly what they tell you as a kid. Go for the far post, make it difficult for the keeper, and then hopefully your teammate gets the rebound. That's exactly what happens. Good goal.
It's going their way, 2-0. Hector. Ream with it. Onoma. Looks promising, this. Really getting stuck in defensively. El Neni. And it's with Maitland-Niles. Holding. Maitland-Niles. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Lacazette. And they've won possession again. Excellent ball over the top. Teammates in the middle. And he clears the danger. Maitland-Niles. El Neni. Lacazette. Now with Aubameyang. And scope for them to produce something exciting. And couldn't keep himself onside. Tom Kearney. Now here's Camara. Onoma. And on the ball, Kearney. Kearney. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. This might be ideal for the counter. And he's through here. And it's there for him. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
Willian tasked with taking the corner. Well, as strikers go, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is amongst the best. Really knows where the goal is, Lee.
Yeah, Derek, all those hours on the practice pitch pay off time and time again for this lad. It's not luck, you know, why he's in the right place at the right time.
It's a short one. El Neni. It's there for him. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Willian. No danger here as he runs at them. Bellerin. Crossing into the middle. And caught with ease. No real threat from the cross. Cabano. Now here's Camara. Well, he's given it away. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Odoi. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. Willian. Xhaka with it. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. Granit Xhaka. Wonderful tackle. And the electronic board has been held aloft. 3 additional minutes here. Now he must favour the cross. Harrison Reed. And dispossessed. And that will be a corner.
Wow, listen to that noise. They have to use that energy to try and score here.
So the corner played into the box. That's all they can conjure for now. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, if he plays like that in the second half, we're in for a real treat. He's scored, he's direct.
Into the second half after a dominant first-half performance by Arsenal.
Arsenal certainly enjoying the lion's share of possession. It's important to have strong, dominant players in your midfield, and they've got that. Just look at what that control gives you.
El Neni, and he's beaten him here. Read it well. Abubakar Kamara. Quick defensive thinking, Granit Xhaka. Dennis Odoi. Cabano. Well, a good tackle. Aubameyang. And it's with Maitland-Niles. El Neni. Bukayo Saka. Now Bellerin. How about the cross? Throw-ins given. Bellerin. A foul but no whistle. Instead, advantage with Arsenal. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Abubakar Kamara. They've lost it. El Neni. And that was a very fine read. Abubakar Kamara. Granit Xhaka. Aubameyang. Maitland-Niles. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Lacazette. He's in with a chance. There it is! The goals keep coming. No stopping them today.
Well, we see it again here, and the pace and accuracy of this passing is a dream. And sometimes, with all the time in the world, you can fluff your lines, but he composes himself and slips it past the keeper beautifully. Well, his players have followed his every command and some. The coach must be delighted.
And they're making a change. So the game continues, and Arsenal cantering to victory now. Onoma. Granit Xhaka. Now Lacazette. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Onoma. And on the ball, Kearney. Well, let's see if something comes of this. The verdict is offside here. And a substitution in the offing. Granit Xhaka. Saka. Now Bellerin. Bellerin. Arsenal have given it away. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. It might be on for them. Well, he really read that brilliantly. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. And teammates to play it to. Granit Xhaka. Bellerin. Xhaka with it. Well, lovely work to get past his man. Such an important goalkeeping intervention under pressure. Lacazette. Well, successfully cut out. Now Lacazette. On to Pepe. Joe Willock. Well, possibilities in the centre. Lacazette. Pulls it back. And a goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick out a teammate. And you have to say, with a finish to grace any game, lovely, calm, classy strike right there.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. 15 minutes remaining. Willock. Xhaka with it. Nicolas Pepe. Maitland-Niles. Now Lacazette. Well, the shot coming in, not the greatest technique and not troubling the keeper. Lacazette. And I must say, that was a very promising attack. The alarm bells were sounding. Really a very poor ball. Xhaka. Saka. Xhaka with it. And he's through here. Well, the referee making it clear, on a different day, it could have been a booking. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. And that is when you need your goalkeeper. So a throw in here. Dennis Odoi. And he read it well. On and on he goes. Well, in the second half here, and it's almost, Lee, a case of whatever they've touched has turned to goals.
Creating and scoring goals is the hardest thing to do on a football pitch, I can tell you. Arsenal have ticked all the boxes for me in that department. Lovely to watch. And look at all the players. They've all got smiles on their faces. We love to see that.
And players waiting in the centre. Bellerin. And a throw-in it's going to be. Bellerin. Lacazette. good defending to prevent the chance. That was perfectly timed, and it is going to be a corner. And the short option preferred. Good looking cross. Well, the clearance half-hearted. Nicolas Pepe. Well, a crucial intervention inside the box. 1 minute remaining. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Saka. Lacazette. Hector Bellerin. Xhaka with it. An encouraging Arsenal move. Can he put it in? And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat. Lee, your thoughts?
Well, Derek, they were outfought today, and that's unforgivable. We don't mind being outplayed, and they surely were, but not to put up a fight, that's a scandal.
Well, the cameras get up close and personal with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang with good cause.
Well, that was a really, really good performance from the lad, and a goal to boot. Really delighted with that goal, I'm sure he is.